Hello everyone, Speedrunner 0-18 here, and welcome back to the Pokemon Speedrun Challenge, where I see just how fast some Pokemon can beat a certain game. Last time I did this challenge with Primeape in Sapphire version, and that was pretty interesting in battle, despite its limited move pool and the fact that I had to be level 30 to fight Archie. Today, our challenge is, how fast can I beat Pokemon Leafgreen with Snorlax? Before we get into this challenge, let's go over the rules. 1. I can only use my main Pokemon in battle unless I cannot hit the opponent with any move I have at that point in the game. Switching a Pokemon into battle is alright as long as it doesn't use any attacks or do damage, or lower stats. All attacks on opposing Pokemon must be done only with my main Pokemon. 2. No glitches or manipulations. 3. I am allowed to save before tough battles or anything else I need to save before. This run is timed with in-game time, so I'm allowed to do this since I don't want some runs to be far behind where they can be just because of some bad luck or pressing the wrong inputs. Also, if you happen to like this series, as well as everything else I do with my channel, feel free to follow my socials, links are in the description. Also, since we're doing Leafgreen again, we will see how well Snorlax does compared to Nidoqueen. Can Snorlax get a better grade than her, or even a better time? Let's find out. To start the run, I get the PC potion and go to the lab. Something pretty freaking weird that happened is that my starter picked Lickitung, and I picked Snorlax, but then in the battle it turns into a Charmander. Huh. Did I randomize one of my Leafgreen randomizer playthroughs or something? Anyway, the fight went pretty good. After that I get the potion from that dumbass clerk, fight 2 Pokemon to get to level 6 since Snorlax wasn't able to get to level 6 with the rival's 69 experience points. What does this mean? Nothing. Snorlax is just in the slow level up tier. I then get the parcel, deliver it to Oak, and catch a Rattata and Pidgey for Cut and Fly respectively. When I get to Viridian, I heal at the center and go to Viridian Forest, where I get a hidden antidote, battle the second bug catcher, then the final required one, bug catcher Sammy. After that, I go to the center and Pewter, heal up, then go back into the forest and battle the bug catcher Piston in a tree, as well as the one who can't see through grass. While on the way through the forest, I battle any wild Pokemon I see since I have to get to level 13 in order to beat Brock with Snorlax's slow level up curve. That ain't easy. When I get out of the forest, I heal at the center since a Pikachu paralyzed me while fighting wild Pokemon. Fuck off. Then I fight the optional rival battle for the experience. His Pokemon weren't hard, but Pidgey's sand attack was annoying. After that fight, I go back into the forest, fight the remaining bug catcher in the woods, and just grind my off on a bunch of insects trying to get to level 12 so I can level up on the gym trainer in Brock's gym. It won't take me completely to level 13, so I have to have my experience bar filled about 20% of the way there as well. When I get there, I bought 4 repels and 7 potions, battled the gym trainer in Brock's gym, which was tedious but not hard. Then I grew to level 13. I was 1 Pokemon short, wasn't I? Yep, I had to go back into the grass to find 1 more Pokemon to get there. Woohoo! When I fought Brock, I used Belly Drum and Spam Tackle, with it doing about a quarter of their health each turn. Nice, but that did take quite a while. I hope Snorlax will be able to compete with Nidoqueen. After that Brock fight, I get the running shoes, defeat the necessary Route 3 trainers with Tackle, and the occasional Belly Drum if I need it, and go to Mount Moon. This wasn't hard. I used Repel, got the rare candy, and Escape Rope, which I didn't even need since Rattata was going to learn Dig soon. The reason why my brain was like, pick up the Escape Rope, was because I do it in red version to escape out of Bill's house. Sometimes I just don't think right. On the Rocket, I spam Tackle, and on the Super Nerd, I Belly Drum first since I was running low on Tackle. I then took my Fossil and got out. And no, I'm not doing that stupid gag of, if I didn't say what I took, you'd all ask. Actually, now that I think about it, everyone asks anyway. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. That joke is so fucking dumb. I don't know why anyone thinks that's funny. When I got out of Mount Moon, I taught Mega Punch and Mega Kick to Snorlax for better moves than Tackle, got the rare candy in some guy's backyard, and battled the rival. His Pidgeotto sand attack is still a pain, but I was able to take him down with Mega Kick and everyone else with Mega Punch. You know what's funny? I had 2 fights before this one, which resulted in the same death, getting burned by Charmander. Yeah, it was an absolute shock when that happened. I was like, at least I can put it in the YouTube video, which is pretty much half of the content on my channel, just, ooh, I could put that on YouTube. Anyway, after that, I heal at the center to replenish PP, then defeat Nugget Trainer 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You son of a bitch! Well, I saved before the rivals, so I had to do those fights all over again. Woohoo! After that, I get the elixir and battle 2 unnecessary trainers since I'm controlling everything with my keyboard. I should really be using a controller for this stuff. When I get to Bill, I get the SS ticket, go back to Cerulean City, defeat the innocent bystander, heal at the center, and buy 3 antidotes, 3 paralyze heals, 3 repels, and 7 super potions and go battle Misty, who I just swept with tackle. Next. After that gym battle, I go straight to the SS Sand, where I get the TM for Brick Break, which I taught to Snorlax over Mega Kick, and went to battle rival number 3. He was pretty easy. I just used Headbutt on Pidgeotto, which it learned back at Nugget Bridge, Brick Break Raticate, then Headbutt the rest of his team. After that, I get Cut, heal up on the ship, leave the ship, teach Cut and Dig to Rattata, and go battle the gym leader Lieutenant Surge. He was pretty easy. What I did was just spam Headbutt on his team, but the paralysis given to me certainly didn't help much. When I defeated Surge, I get the bike voucher, go back to Cerulean, get the bike, and go east towards Rock Tunnel. Before going in, I picked up a hidden super potion since Snorlax eats these things up faster than an overweight person at an all-you-can-eat buffet. If you're going to cancel me over that Twitter, joke's on you. I deleted my Twitter account a year ago, so ha ha. While going through this, I used Brick Break on all the rock types and Headbutted most other things. As I got near the end, after defeating the final trainer, I realized I forgot to go to the move tutor inside to teach Rock Slide to Snorlax, and I was out of repels, so I wasted about 3 minutes going out of my way to get them. God damn it me, I need to lay off the hot sauce. When I get to him, I taught Rock Slide over Mega Punch. When I get out of there, I battle the Gamer, and get this, I defeated the Growlithe with Rock Slide, but then the Vulpix used Intimidate and I thought, it'll still live. But then that son of a fuck burned me and it lived off the Rock Slide. What is it with me getting burned in this episode? When I get to Celadon City, I healed at the center and went immediately to the Rocket Hideout. While down there, I used Headbutt on most things there while encountering an unnecessary trainer again by accident like usual, and get the rare candy and Max Ether for later. When I get to Giovanni, I just use Belly Drum and spam Brick Break. Easy. After that, I dig out of the hideout with Rattata and go to the department store. While I was there, I sold all TMs I had and a nugget and bought 10 super potions, 10 super repels, 2 paralyze heals since I was almost out of them, as well as 25 X speeds and 2 guard specs. The only X item I needed here were X speeds. I don't count guard specs since they just protect me from the rivals Pidgeot from feather dancing me or sand attacking my frickin' eyes. After that shopping spree, I get the HM for Fly, taught it to Pidgey, did some inventory management, fly to Lavender Town, and entered the Pokemon Tower. While in there, I fought rival number 4, where I just used Belly Drum and spam Headbutt. Do you get where I'm going with this run? In the tower, I rescue Mr. Fuji. While on the way, I pick up an elixir and a rare candy, then send the Marowak to hell, and got the Pokeflute. After I get the Pokeflute, I fly to Celadon, give the Saffron Guard the tea I got in Celadon, and got to Silphco. While there, I get the card key, use all my rare candies on Snorlax, teach Body Slam over Headbutt, and battle rival number 5, who can apparently train up his team faster than I can. Hacker. Anyway, on him, I have Pidgeot kill both my slave Pokemon since in routing, similar to Archie in my Sapphire run with Primeape, this Pidgeot knows a move that can switch my Pokemon out, Whirlwind, which it'll use if I boost my stats too much, so I do that. Once that's done, I used Belly Drum, 3 X speeds, and just kill everything with Body Slam. I don't know what else you're expecting right now. After that, I get Lapras so I can teach Surf and Strength to it. Technically, Snorlax can learn those moves, but I would rather have Body Slam and not use a special move with a Pokemon with shitty special attack. On the second Giovanni fight, I used Belly Drum, 2 X speeds, and Body Slam everything, but Rhyhorn, whom I used Brick Break on. If that's the wrong usage of whom, please tell me in the comments. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Hey, I just said the fossil one wasn't funny. If I mix it up, it's better in my opinion. If you disagree, also leave a comment. After I defeat Giovanni, I dig out of a freaking skyscraper, buy 10 hyper potions and 5 full heals, and go battle Sabrina. When I get to her, I use 2 X-Speeds, Belly Drum, and Body Slam Kadabra, Mr. Mime, Rock Slide Venomoth, and Body Slam Alakazam, resulting in the victory. Damn, not often I get my 4th battle as Sabrina. After defeating Sabrina, I fly to Celadon, heal up, and go battle Erica. On Erica, I just spam Body Slam on her first 2 Pokemon, but Rock Slide or Vileplume since I need to conserve Body Slam PP for other fights. After defeating Erica, I fly to Celadon, run from a far inferior Snorlax to my own, and get the hidden rare candy and max elixir on Cycling Road, the most powerful elixir in the game. When I get to Fuchsia, I go straight to the Safari Zone, get the full restore for safety, the protein, the gold teeth, and fly back out to Fuchsia after getting the HM for Surf. When I get to the Fuchsia Center, I go straight to Koga's gym, spam Body Slam on the only required trainer, and on Koga, I simply use the old technique of Belly Drum and Body Slams. No X-Speeds this time. This technique was invented during a time when X-Speeds didn't exist yet. After I defeat Koga, I get the HM for Strength, teach it and Surf to Lapras, get the rare candy behind the boulder in this guy's house. Weirdo. Then fly to Pallet Town and surf south to Cindabar Island. When I get there, I enter the mansion, get the rare candy, get the TM for Blizzard for extra money later, grab the secret key for Blaine's gym, and dig out. After I dig out, I go battle Blaine after doing his easy quiz. On Blaine, I use 2 X-Speeds, Belly Drum, and spam Rock Slide. After that battle, I say no to Bill's frivolous request, fly to Viridian City, heal at the center to heal up PP, and on Cool Trainer Warren, I use Belly Drum, one of the only regular trainers I use Belly Drum on since the Route 3 with some of the bug catchers. When I do, I use Body Slam on all his Pokemon but Rhyhorn, whom I use Brick Break on. The second trainer just went down to Body Slam only. When I get to Giovanni, I had to reset a couple of times due to getting Scary Faced on, since I didn't want to be slower than his Pokemon, since that's just a death sentence waiting to happen. When I get an attempt without Scary Face, I use Belly Drum and use Brick Break on his Rhyhorn and Body Slam everything else. Nearly there. Hopefully we can beat Nidoqueen's time. After defeating Giovanni, I go teach Earthquake over Brick Break for a better physical move that can hit rock types and go battle rival number 6. On this fight, I use a Guard Spec to protect myself from sand attacks or feather dances, use 3 X-Speeds, Belly Drum, and spam Body Slam on Pidgeot, Execute, Gyarados, and Charizard, and killed Alakazam and Rhyhorn with Earthquake. After that pathetic fight, I go through Victory Road mostly uneventfully, and then I get to the Indigo Plateau. When I get there, I deposit all my slave Pokemon to the PC, heal up my Snorlax, sell all my TMs and buy a ton of full restores, then I prepare to enter the league. Let's do this shit. On Lorelei, I just use 2 X-Speeds, Belly Drum, and just spam Rock Slide on almost everything, except Slowbro, which I Body Slammed. On Bruno, I use Belly Drum, 2 X-Speeds, and Earthquake the Onix, then I Body Slam. Well, I had to do those fights again. On Bruno, I do the same thing. Body Slam Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, Machamp, and Earthquake the second Onix. On Agatha, I use Belly Drum, 2 X-Speeds, and just Rock Slide all of her Ghost types and Golbat, and then Earthquake the Arbok. Before Lance, I use my Max Elixir to completely heal off my PP. Then, on Lance, I use Belly Drum, 3 X-Speeds, Body Slam all his Pokemon except for Aerodactyl, which I Rock Slide. Did you know that Rock isn't resistant to Rock? It just doesn't make sense to me. Finally, on the champion fight. Oh god, I'm getting flashbacks already. But I didn't need to worry since this fight was so easy. All I had to do was Guard Spec, Belly Drum, use 4 X-Speeds, and spam Body Slam on most of his Pokemon with Rhydon getting Earthquake. You know, this run wasn't too bad. Don't get me wrong, the beginning was absolute hell. Me forgetting to get Rock Slide as well as unnecessary trainers that didn't help out too much, but it doesn't matter. We won, and we beat Pokemon Leafgreen with an in-game time of 2 hours and 48 minutes and a real-life time of 3 hours, 27 minutes, 37 seconds. With an in-game time of 2 hours 48 minutes, this puts Snorlax in second place, just 5 minutes behind Nidoqueen. I think if I did a little better, I could have tied Nidoqueen, but I'm not so sure. It would have been faster or just a tie, so we'll just leave it at that. So, how do I rank Snorlax? I rank all Pokemon for these challenges into 3 categories. 1. Moveset. 2. Stats. 3. How well they performed overall, and then I give an average rating based on those 3 scores. First, their moveset. Snorlax's level up list is mostly just normal type moves, while it can learn plenty of TMs. But Snorlax's normal type moves were pretty good, and along with Rock Slide, didn't need to use too many TMs besides Earthquake. But the move tutors certainly were helpful. So for moveset, I give Snorlax an 8 out of 10. Great moves, but not much variety in the level up department. Next, their stats. Snorlax had a base stat total of 540, with his strongest stat being HP and attack. His high HP was good in battles, but he just needed so many potions. His speed was also shit. But you know, I don't know why his special defense is higher than defense, but it did help in Kanto since there are a lot of special attackers in this region. So for stats, I give Snorlax a 9 out of 10. The only thing holding back Snorlax from a perfect score is the speed. Finally, how did Snorlax perform overall? Snorlax was only 5 minutes slower than Nidoqueen, despite a 40-minute Brock split. That was a great catch-up, plus Belly Drum is super overpowered. So for how Snorlax performed, I give Snorlax a 7 out of 10. It was super fun after Brock, but not during Brock. That was just hell. So overall, Snorlax gets a score of 8 out of 10. Great moves, stats, and did mostly good in the speedrun except for Brock. That's all I got for you. If you happen to like this type of content and would like to see more, please subscribe to my channel. I will release one speedrun challenge video every 3 weeks as a special treat for all of you, as well as constant uploads of all my speedruns and speedrunning highlights. If you really like my content and would like to support me, please join my Discord server and check out my other socials as well down below in the description, and share this video as well. With that out of the way, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next speedrun.